morning in Barnesville. Good morning in Braddock, home of the Bobcats. Thank you for making KFGO number one in the morning, number one all day long. The KFGO Morning Crew, Doug Leier, Amistadi, getting your Tuesday set for you.
Amy Iler has joined us in studio. Yeah, this is your blenders. You're coming in. We're going to play a little blenders.
Blenders in Braddock. My life's complete. Peace out.
Well, you can't leave
Good
yet.
day. Oh, okay.
We got a lot. And as Doug and I talked, you and JJ are basically the organizers of anything promotional-wise that we're doing around here. It's the two of you who come up with these great ideas, and we get behind you, and we help promote it.
Well, the cookbook is, JJ's been the workhorse on the cookbook this year. He's been working hard on it. It has been a lot of work.
Thank you, JJ
So what's
Gordon.
next on the cookbook?
Here's what we're doing. We got all the listeners' submissions last week. Thanks to everybody who sent in a recipe. Now it comes the time when JJ and I try some of the recipes this week.
Oh, just you and JJ? How come we don't get to try anything?
If you guys want to make a recipe, you let us know. No, Doug's like, no, I don't want to.
Oh, I'll make mine.
Your get her done?
Get her done.
Do we know what get her done is yet?
Yeah, it's driving through a drive-through, ordering, and then giving them your credit card. Get her done.
Is that what he said?
Is that what it is?
No,
Okay,
I sent in my getter. You'll have to wait until the recipe book comes out.
Okay.
That was a good guess, though, Amy.
Thanks. I made my pancakes last night and brought them for JJ to try today. So
was it not perfect pancakes? Or what was
near perfect.
Near perfect.
Pancakes.
I like that. You're a busy mom. You can't expect everything perfect.
Yeah, and I was making them late last night, and my husband tried one and went, "This doesn't taste right." And I went, "Well, it doesn't matter because they're done, and I have to move on."
Oh,
He tells you that it doesn't
Big
taste
K, that wouldn't go over well in my house. Just eat it and say it tastes wonderful.
Exactly. So that's where we're at. All the recipe submissions are in. We're putting together the cookbook now. And next comes the charity submissions. As you know, we sell these cookbooks for charities.
Right.
Or for a charity. And so charity nominations will start on Monday. So get those ready. And then once everybody nominates their charity, we're going to start voting on those come January. But the actual cookbook, I believe, should be out December 10th.
Okay, and we're going to have those at different businesses where our listeners can pick them up?
I believe we're going to kick it off at Heirlooms, and they'll be available there. But we've got so many great sponsors on this. So many people have stepped up and said, hey, this is a ton of fun. Let me in on it. Lilac Homes Enhanced Assisted Living, Memory Care, Hospice of the Red River Valley, North Dakota Grain Growers Association, Mindak Market, Dabber Custom Homes, Prime Cut Meats. So a lot of great people have stepped up and said, yes, we want to be a part of the cookbook. So now comes just sort of the waiting. Monday, submit your charity.
And that's a great competition, too, and it gets shared on social media, so we look forward to that as well.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we give all of those proceeds to the nonprofit on Giving Hearts Day. So their donation gets matched.
So keep listening for that. And It Takes Two, Amy Iler joining us in studio. And we all in and around our region, in and around our community, love our medical and hospital staff. And when somebody says, hey, we've got an idea how we can help out and show appreciation to our medical and hospital staff, Amy Iler and JJ Gordon say, let's get her done.
Let's get her done. We just decided, let's do more than just say thank you. We had a nurse call in during our program, and she said, listen, when the pandemic began, we saw food and thank yous and cheers every day. And since then, she said some COVID fatigue has set in. When I go out, people, I feel like, run away from me if I'm in my scrubs. And it just... The recognition from the community isn't there like it was at the beginning of the pandemic. And we thought, yeah, that's right. Let's do a little bit more. So we know we can't do a lot. We can't give them a vacation day or up their pay, but we can give them a break. Yeah. We can give them a snack or something to enjoy on their breaks while they're having these long hours. And so we're collecting here snacks and thank yous at KFGO. You don't have to spend any money. Write out a thank you, drop it in our box out there, and we're going to include it in these. We're taking nominations of where we should go from our listeners at KFGO.com. We've gotten several nominations already. So we're going to go where you tell us to go. Awesome. And we're going to be, have you seen our office back there? It is just piled with snacks. Joel walked in yesterday and said, it makes me hungry to walk in here.
Well, that's good. And I love the notes, the thank yous, and the little letters that you can put in there. So if you can't afford to make a donation, you can at least handwrite a card showing appreciation. Exactly. That's very cool.
Do you want me to make a little announcement on your show this morning?
Please, by
all
means.
Break something here.
Yeah. Speaking of things that we're doing here at KFGO, KFGO. The tradition lives on, and we will again be part of Stuff the Bus here on
awesome.
KFGO. Stuff the Bus is continuing. We haven't actually announced that, but we've been working on it behind the scenes. It's going to look a little bit different than it has in years past, but December 1st and 2nd, we will be open to take your gifts. The MAP bus will be out again, thanks to them for their continued
December
help.
isn't far away.
December isn't far away.
So you're talking next
week.
Monday.
Yes.
Next
And
Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Okay.
yeah. Next Tuesday. And we know that this is short notice, but we just decided we can't let a year pass without doing this. This will be our 12th year of Stuff the Bus.
And proceeds are going to the YWCA.
YWCA, yep. And this is where we stuff a MAP bus full of gifts for women and children at the YWCA shelter. We know that we want Santa to come to everyone in our community. And so this is our way. And on Tuesday, December 1st, I should say, it's going to a ton of businesses. It's going to be at all the Sanford locations, Vitalent, Gate City Bank, Beyond Realty. And it's going to stop at all of those places and pick up gifts from the great people who have been collecting
and
there.
the perfect gifts kind of think of what you would give your mom, what you would give your aunt, a niece, a nephew, a child, a grandchild. Amy, suggestions?
Yeah, toys, sweatshirts, makeup sets, socks. I mean, anything that you can
Gift
think of.
cards are
Radios,
great.
Bluetooth speakers, all of those things that you know your kid would want. Art supplies are always great. And of course, we try to get some of these donations, if we have enough, to places like the Red River Children's Advocacy Closet and places like that. And so you guys have been so generous in the past, and we want to make sure that Christmas comes to everyone in our community. We know that this is a tough time, so we are going to do Stuff the Bus despite it being the strange year it is.
If people don't know what to get or how to, can you accept like checks made out or cash for these donations, Amy?
Yep, absolutely. Okay. And what's going to happen is this year when you come to the bus, we're actually not going to be able to let you on the bus this year, but we're going to have a volunteer standing outside of the bus. They will take your gift and put it on the bus.
Wearing a mask, of course.
Wearing a mask, of course.
Socially distanced here.
Yes, yeah. So, and donations of gift bags, wrapping paper, sticky gift tags, tissue paper are also needed because, of course, what happens is these get put in a unique boutique, and then the people who are staying at the shelters go and shop for each other. They get to wrap a gift, and then each of them get to open a gift on Christmas morning.
And I would imagine if they wanted to drop something off sooner, they could do that here at our studios, Amy?
Yes. Drop them off at our KFGO studios, completely contactless. For Give Them a Break and Stuff the Bus, you can just drop them in the boxes in our entryway. You don't have to enter at all. So
okay, the worker bees will be ready for you.
Yeah.
You guys are
So
awesome.
Thanks, Amy.
Okay. Got all my stuff. I'm ready to go, guys.
There's probably
thanks,
more
guys.
stuff we haven't covered, but yeah.
Okay.
That's Amy Iler. One half of It Takes Two. You can catch her with JJ Gordon every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. And yes, they are